Hello guys, welcome to another Honda Element video. Today we are going to show how to quick check on starter and replacing it. So here is the car. It's a 2008 Honda Element, and if you come to your car, so you go into your car, put the key, try to start, and nothing. You can even hear like a clicking noise. Let's see if you guys can hear it in the video, but let's see. Okay, let's hear it. If you guys hear that, it's making like a clicking sound. Sometimes the starters will make no noise, most of the times a clicking noise, or it can kind of crank a little bit, but a very weak crank. In this case we are getting the clicking sound, and we might think, okay, what's wrong with my car? Maybe the battery, right? So let's say you guys don't have any tools and you just want to quick check the battery, so you know, before thinking it's another problem, you can always try to see how strong the windows goes up and down. You can always do both at the same times, both windows, because that's going to add more load to the battery. And you can see and you can hear the windows are going up and down really strong. You can also turn on the light, the headlights, the stereo, you know, the fans. That's all gonna work. And once you turn on that, all those, you can again go up and down, and you can see it's strong. So most likely the battery might be okay. Of course, the best is to check the battery with a voltmeter, okay? But this is a quick way to know if the battery has enough charge, and that's not going to be the problem, okay? In this case, I already checked the battery. The battery is good. And now the next thing that can be a problem can be the starter. It can be multiple things, you know, but with what we're having right now, like a clicking sound, there is a big chance that the starter can be bad, especially in the Honda Elements. And that's just making sure first the battery is charged, okay? And if you're not 100% sure about the battery, make sure that you try to jump start the car, and if that doesn't work, then we can move now to checking the starter. Okay, so let's go and see what we can check with the starter, because this starter, unfortunately, it's in a location that is really hard to test. You know, like this is the engine, and the starter is going to be under this part, so we got to remove this part, which is called the intake manifold. And just to let you know how the starter looks, I have it right here with me. I already checked this car earlier, so this is the starter as you see it, and it has two connections. It has the big one right here, and they have the small one. So this one right here, it will get always like 12 volt hot all the time, even that the key is not there, is getting all the time battery power. And then when you start the car, then you will get another positive to this connector with a wire, and then you will get the negative to the metal part of the starter, okay? So it's gonna be kind of tough to check this. You know, most of the times when the car clicks, there is a big percentage. So now I'm going to check to see if there is coming power here. Or for doing this, we need the help of somebody who is going to start the car, and then I'm going to check the wire here to see if I'm getting a positive, okay? So what I'm going to use for this is, this tool is called a Power Prof. You can also check with a voltmeter for guys who maybe have this tool or have a voltmeter. So, and I'm going to use this one, okay? Let's see. if you go in this side of the engine, you will find these two cables right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I don't know, let me check. There is two cables over here. You see, this is the like where the filter goes, and then you're gonna find these two cables, and one of these cables, this one right here, is gonna be the wire that goes to the starter, that when you start it with the key, you're supposed to get a positive. And then on that cable I'm gonna do like a very small hole with these two so I can check it out, okay? And what I like about this tool is that with this tool you can check voltage. For example, if I check ground, it's supposed to be close to 0. As you see, it's almost 0, and it makes a sound too. And then if you check the positive side of the battery, I test it really quick. You see, like right now I have 12.2. 12.2, that's okay, at least to check the car. And now with this tool I'm going to grab this wire. What this tool does is, like, you see, it makes like a small hose. It has like a needle over there. Sorry for the like the video is kind of blurry, but it does has a needle. I'm gonna install this on the wire. So as you see in the video, guys, I installed that tool, and I installed the Power Prof to check for a positive battery voltage when I start. So for that I will need the help of somebody who start the car. That's the way to check the positive, okay? And then the way to check the negative, you're gonna go under the car. Luckily I can fit under my car without lifting it, but somebody cannot fit. Once you come, you can lift it, right? If you come under, you can see the starter over here. I don't know where my finger is. You can see the case of the starter. So usually the case of the starter, that's where you want to check the negative, okay? And then with my Power Prof, with my tool or voltmeter, if you guys have, make sure it's close to 0. In this case, you see I installed the Power Prof. I touch it with the needle, with the tip of the tool, and you can hear the noise. The light is green and it's close to 0, the voltage. So I like this tool. It kind of give you color, you know, like green for negative, red for positive. I want to show you the voltage. So that's pretty good, close to 0. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, you know, it's kind of hard, but you can see the green light. So I'm getting the negative. Most likely I'm getting the positive too, in the big one, and I show you in the starter. And now I'm going to call my friend so he can start, and I will check the wire, okay? The wire for the starter. Let's go and do it. And then after that, if we get the positive, I'm going to hit this starter right here on the case of the starter with a pry bar and see if that helps to start. Like if it's an emergency, you need to move the car, okay? So I already have it connected. Okay, can you please start the car? You see I'm getting the 10.44. That's pretty close to the 12, so that's getting power from the ignition key to the starter, so that's good. We already checked the ground. Now we check the power when you try to start with the key. So there is a big chance that the starter is going to be bad.
Let me stay or go?
So now we are going to hit the starter on the case and see if it starts. Make sure that the handbrake is on, parking, you know, just for safety. You go under the car, and then you're gonna see the case over there of the starter right here, and that's what you're going to hit while somebody starts the car. Okay, start the car. Wait. Start the car. Keep starting. Keep doing it. Wait, again. Again. Almost. Okay, wait. Batteries. Guys, when I hit it, it almost worked, but then I came back and I just tried it without hitting it and it worked. That's because I hit it already. And once you hit it a few times, it can happen, you know, like this one starts. That was nice, like if you're in an emergency. I didn't really catch this in video, but trust me, I start many cars this way just by hitting the starter. It can save you a lot of money when you are you know, have to like tow the car or a lot of headaches. At least you can move it to a safe place. So right now I'm going to move this car to a shadow because it's really hot right here. I got lucky, I moved the car, and we're gonna show you step by step how to replace the starter.